Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my Fresh Face Fantasy, which is basically no makeup look as introduced to me by Bretman Rock. And this is also the look that I do every day or every time I wear makeup. It's really simple, it's really easy, and doesn't take that much steps, and at the end of the day people will still be wondering if you're wearing makeup. Because like what Bretman said, you want people to think that you're not wearing makeup, but you want them to know that you're wearing makeup, kind of thing. So that's what we're going to achieve today, and I'm gonna be doing my version of that, so enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to moisturize my face, but before that I'm going to apply my Melano CC Vitamin C Serum. It's really good serum in my opinion, so I'm just going to apply a few drips of that on my hand, and then I'm going to apply that on my face. Okay, so after I have applied that on my face, I'm going to grab my Nivea Sun Protect and Moisturizing Sun and Collagen Protection Face Cream with SPF 50. This is the sunscreen slash moisturizer that I use, which is very important for your face. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to just let my face sit for a few minutes. Now that the moisturizer has gotten to know my face and has set, I'm just gonna grab my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 290, and I'm just gonna apply that on my trouble spots, so mainly my chin, my upper lip right here with a lot of acne scars, and I'm also going to apply that on my nose and also on my forehead. Okay, I'm going to let that sit in there for a while, and I'm going to grab my other concealers for my under eyes. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and also I'm gonna get my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 02, and I'm just gonna apply that on my under eyes like so. So the darker color, apply a dash of those two, whereas for this much more fair color I'm just gonna apply literally a dot, just to add a brightening effect. Then I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush. This is how it looks like. I'm just going to use that to blend the concealer together and give a more, you know, natural effect. So you really gotta blend properly, otherwise, you know, you're not fooling anyone. So first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dab, and then eventually I'm going to just drag it gently. It's important to blend the under eye concealer really properly, especially because that one has a more fair shade to it. And if you want to fool people into thinking that you're not wearing any makeup, but you also want them to think you are wearing makeup, but you want them to also think you're not, then you're gonna have to really get in there when it comes to blending. Next, I'm going to set all that concealer up using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, and I'm gonna use my E.L.F Total Face Brush to do the job. I'm just gonna dig in there and set the spots that I put concealer in. So after I've applied my powder, I'm going to grab my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray just to set the powder into the skin. So I'm just going to apply this very generously Now, as the setting spray dries, I'm just going to chill for a bit until I do my next step. So now that my setting spray has completely set on my face, I'm going to move on to the next part, which is my favorite, and that is my brows. So the product I'm going to be using is Benefit's Brow Zings in the shade 3, and I'm also going to pair that up with this double-end spoolie from Morphe. It's my favorite ever. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to dip into the pomade part using the tip of the dual end brush. I'm just going to gently carve out the edges of the brow. That is what it looks like. Now I'm going to dip into the powder part of it using the side of the angled brush, so like this, and I'm going to fill in the middle of the brow. So what I'm doing is I'm just filling in any gaps that I see. Looks all right to me, and now I'm going to just use the spoolie end to blend everything together. I feel pretty satisfied with this brow. Now I'm just going to do the other brow off camera, and I'll be right back. Now that I've finished my other brow off camera, I'm going to move on to bronzer just to add a little bit of pop to my face. And I'm going to do that using my SpicyChoco Beauty brush and also my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte bronzer in the shade medium/deep. So I'm just going to dip into that, and then I'm going to apply that on both of my cheeks. Now I'm going to add the excess product that was left on the brush on my forehead just to give that a bit of pop of color. Okay, before I move on, I'm going to dive back into the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus setting spray, and I'm just going to set my face one more time before I apply my highlight. So now I'm going to grab my Morphe and Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise highlighting palette just to add a bit of sheen to my face. So I'm going to grab Get Laid, and I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones. And I'm also going to dip into Mahu just to apply that on the tip of my nose and also on the bridge. And I'm going to dip into Vacation using the smaller part of the brush, and I'm going to apply that on my brow bone. We're almost done. But before we finish, I am going to, for the last time, grab my Fix Plus setting spray, and I'm just going to set everything and lock it all in. Before I finish the video, I'm just going to apply some lipstick. I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics gloss in the shade Literally, and I'm just going to apply that onto my lips. So this is my fresh face fantasy look as introduced to me by Bretman Rock. I thought it would be fun to show you guys my fresh face fantasy look because Bretman Rock did it and he seemed like he was having so much fun, and this was really fun for me to do. And if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up down below, and also follow me on Instagram right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!